So, we are starting our module 6, DTFS and DTFT, Discrete Time Fourier Series and Discrete Time Fourier Transform. So, first topic is DTFS, first topic is DTFT, Discrete Time Fourier Transform. Okay, Fourier Transform of x of n is equal to capital X of omega. Fourier transform of x of n is equal to capital X of omega is equal to sigma n is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n e raised to minus jk omega n. Okay, x of omega is equal to sigma n is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n e raised to minus j omega n. E raised to minus j omega n. This is the formula. Then first one, Fourier transform of del of n കണ്ടുപിടിക്കണം നമുക്ക്. Del of n means impulse sequence ആണ്. Del of n means impulse. So Fourier transform of del of n ആണ് we have to find out. So formula x of omega is equal to sigma n is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n e raised to minus j omega n. Here x of n is equal to del of n. അപ്പോൾ സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ എന്താ വരിക? സിഗ്മ എൻ ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു മൈനസ് ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി ടു ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി ഡെൽ ഓഫ് എൻ ഇ റൈസ് ടു മൈനസ് ജെ ഒമേഗ എൻ. ഡെൽ ഓഫ് എൻ ഇ റൈസ് ടു മൈനസ് ജെ ഒമേഗ എൻ. ഓക്കെ, ഡെൽ ഓഫ് എൻ എക്സിസ് ഓൺലി വെൻ എൻ ഈസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു 0. ഡെൽ ഓഫ് എൻ ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു 1 വെൻ എൻ ഈസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു 0. Otherwise 0, that means del of n is equal to 0 when n not equal to 0. Del of n is equal to 0 when n not equal to 0. That means this summation exists only when n is equal to 0. Thus our summation is limited to sigma n is equal to 0 del of n e raised to minus j omega n. That means at n is equal to 0, the value of del of n is equal to 1. That means 1 into e raised to minus j omega n is equal to, we are going to substitute the value of n in the above expression. Thus we will get 1 into e raised to minus j omega into 0, because we are substituting the value of n in the above expression. E raised to minus j omega into 0, that is 0, e raised to 0, which is equal to 1. So Fourier transform of del of n is equal to 1. Fourier transform of del of n is equal to 1. Okay, the next one, find the Fourier transform of x of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a finite right-sided sequence. It is a finite right-sided sequence because x of 0 is equal to 1. Upon 0, 2. X of 0 is equal to 1. X of 1 is equal to 2. X of 2 is equal to 4. X of 3 is equal to 6. അപ്പോൾ അത് റേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നത് 0 തൊട്ട് 2 വരെ, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0 തൊട്ട് 3 വരെ. ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് എ ഫൈനൈറ്റ് റൈറ്റ് സൈഡഡ് സീക്വൻസ്. So x of omega is equal to, our fundamental equation is sigma n is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n e raised to minus j omega n. Sigma n is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n e raised to minus j omega n is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to 3. Sigma n is equal to 0 to 3 x of n e raised to minus j omega n. കാരണം our sequence is a right-sided sequence, finite right-sided sequence. It starts from 0 and it ends at 3. So our summation is limited to 0 to 3. Our summation is limited to 0 to 3. Sigma n is equal to 0 to 3 x of n e raised to minus j omega n is equal to x of 0 e raised to minus j omega 0 plus x of 1 e raised to minus j omega 1 plus x of 2 e raised to minus j omega 2 plus x of 3 e raised to minus j omega 3 is equal to, what is the value of x of 0? 1 plus x of 1 and the value 2 e raised to minus j omega plus x of 2 in the value and 4. അപ്പോൾ 4 e raised to minus 2 j omega plus x of 3 യുടെ വാല്യൂ എന്താണ്? 6 e raised to minus 3 j omega. So our answer is 1 plus 2 e raised to minus j omega plus 4 e raised to minus 2 j omega plus 6 e raised to minus 3 j omega. I think it is clear. The next question, find the Fourier transform of x of n is equal to 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 4. It is a finite double-sided sequence. It is a finite double-sided sequence. Okay, about 0, 1, 2, 3, 0 to 3 vare, 0 to minus 2 vare. So our sequence starts from minus 2 and ends at 3. So how can we find out its Fourier transform? X of omega is equal to sigma n is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n e raised to minus j omega n. അപ്പോൾ our summation limits are limited to minus 2 to 3. Sigma n is equal to minus 2 to 3 x of n e raised to minus j omega n is equal to x of minus 2 e raised to x. നമ്മൾ n-ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകാം. ഫസ്റ്റ് n-ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ -2 ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ x of -2 n-ന് -2 കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ മറ്റൊടത്തും n-ന് -2 കൊടുക്കണം. e raised to minus j omega into -2 plus x of -1 into e raised to minus j omega into -1 x of 0 into e raised to minus j omega 0 plus x of 1 into e raised to minus j omega 1. n-നും എല്ലാ x of n-ൽത്തെ n-നും e raised to minus j omega n-ൽത്തെ n-നും നമ്മൾ -2 തൊട്ട് 3 വരെ സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്ത് പോവാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ 1 ആയി. x of 1 e raised to minus j omega 1 plus x of 2 e raised to minus j omega 2 plus x of 3 e raised to minus j omega 3. സോ ഇനി അത് സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുക, വാല്യൂസ് സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഇതിൻ്റെയൊക്കെ x of -2ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ 1, x of -1ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ 2, x of 0ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ 5, x of 1ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ 6, x of 2ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ 8, x of 3യുടെ വാല്യൂ 4. സോ അവർ ആൻസർ ഈസ് e raised to 2j omega plus 2 e raised to j omega plus 5 plus 6 e raised to minus j omega plus 8 e raised to minus 2j omega plus 4 e raised to minus 3j omega. Okay, thus we can find out the Fourier transform of finite sequence and infinite sequences. Okay.